A third workshop for the preparation of management plan for the Zubaida Trail as a shared transboundary World Heritage Site was launched in the presence of the chairman of the board of directors of the Arab Regional Center for World Heritage, Khalifa bin Ahmed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa. The workshop will continue until November 9th with the participation of 30 experts from Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Al Khalifa explained that the Zubaida Trail, as the first Arab transboundary site to be nominated for the list, will be an opportunity to promote the region's rich civilizational heritage in addition to its contribution to the advancement of sustainable development efforts for local communities on a very large scale. The workshop will address many aspects of managing World Heritage Sites in accordance with international standards in a way that preserves the authenticity and sustainability of the site and the exceptional global value it carries. We have a guest with us now from Pakistan, Dr. Sayyid Naqvi. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you today?
Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you for joining us today on Shia Waves. My first question to you today is, why is the Zubaida Trail important to be on the UNESCO's World Heritage List?
Zubaida Trail is a very important historical and cultural heritage of Muslims, and it was in used at least for I think four centuries as imperial route for Hajj. So the Abbasid Caliphate, Abbasid Empire, spent a lot of money and spent a lot of efforts, did a lot of efforts to develop this route. So it has many cultural and historical value for us and shows the architecture and other things. You see, following this route, you can find many dams, water saving facilities, caravansaras, rest areas, and a lot of these things which are significant historically and culturally to show the presence of Muslims and how they lived and how they used to travel for this pilgrimage trip, which was the main Muslim pilgrimage for, and it is still. And being this on cultural as a cultural heritage site, it develops a rich cultural and touristic point for Muslim countries, especially Iraq and Saudi Arabia, for exchange and attracting tourism in this area.
If you could tell us also in a bit more detail, what's the historical significance of the route?
I think I must first I must say something about the name. No, it's called Zubaida, Darb Zubaida, Darbo Zubaida. Zubaida or Jafar was the daughter of Caliph Mansur and wife and cousin of Harun Rashid. She was the route. Why the route is named after her? That's because she was the first person who started to develop this route. Because when she went to Hajj and she experienced a lot of troubles in the way, she started to develop this route. And I think she made some dams, water reservoirs, and also rest areas there. And Harun and Zubaida, they spend a lot of money there and developed this route. That's why it's called Zubaida's route. And as an imperial route for Hajj, and even it's not just important because of the Abbasid Caliphate, because it was a route for traveling even before Abbasid, and after Abbasid it was also in use. But this Abbasid period is very significant because it has we have many different kinds of kingdoms there that were in charge of political and cultural development at that time. So if we study this route, we can find many layers of archaeological evidence, culture for different periods of time and different kingdoms and rulers of that period. So it's very, and it starts from Baghdad basically. It was initially it was from Kufa, but then when Abbasid kingdom started, Abbasid Caliphate, they added the Baghdad rule also. So it starts from Baghdad, when it goes to Kufa, and then it goes to Medina. A branch goes to Medina and another branch goes to Mecca. So it's, I think, about 1,300 kilometers long. So it's a very significant route for cultural and historical and archaeological uh, study.
Okay, thank you very much for
Thank you very much.
for talking to us about the route and the significance of it, and thank you for joining us today on Shia Waves. Inshallah, we'll have you on again soon. Thank you very much.